Downtown Angel Grove, in a dark warehouse, 2:37 a.m.
You got it?
We got ours. You?
Two gangs approach each other, both producing briefcases. The two leaders step up to the hood of a black Jeep and place the cases on it. The first case opens, filled with stacks of dollar bills. The second opens to reveal the merchandise for sale.
It's all there.
You won't mind if we count it?
What else is new? What was that?
Every person in the warehouse takes out their guns and aims them around the room.
You bring the cops here, huh?
No! I swear!
No, not cops.
The men turn to see the Red Ranger standing behind them.
And no one invited me. You boys want to come quietly?
They fire. The bullets just bounce off the red and white armor.
Guess not.
Rocky moves forward. Before another single shot is fired, he reaches the first gunman and strikes him in the chest, hard. The man goes flying. Rocky moves again, disarming, striking, and kicking each gang member down. One by one, they fall until only one remains aware enough to speak. The Red Ranger moves in on him. The man reaches for his gun on the concrete floor, but Rocky kicks it away and then stamps his arm.
Oh, what the hell? I thought you Power Rangers only dealt with aliens.
As a team? Maybe. But I don't need my team to take down scum like you.
Rocky strikes him again, breaking his arm.
Ah!
He then leans down, grabbing the man's coat collar and pulling him up towards his helmet.
Tell your bosses what happened here. And tell them that the Power Rangers won't stop until every one of them and their crap is out of Angel Grove. And after that, California.
With one last punch, the man is knocked out cold. A couple hours later, Rocky returns, demorphed to his home in Stone Canyon. He is surprised to find Aisha on his porch, waiting for him.
Where were you?
Late night karate practice. I didn't know you were coming over tonight. Sorry.
Karate practice that runs until 4 a.m.? And your parents said that you've been out every night this week, coming home at all sorts of crazy hours. They're worried about you, Rocky. They wanted me to come talk with you. What's going on?
Rocky doesn't answer.
You don't want to talk? Fine.
Aisha gets up to leave.
Babe.
No, Rocky. Either you tell me where you're going at night or we are done. I mean it.
It is 7 o'clock in the morning when Tommy Oliver returns home, hoping not to be noticed. He sneaks in quietly, only to be startled as a voice comes from the kitchen.
Long night.
Hey, Dave.
You don't look drunk or hungover, so I'm guessing Kim's place.
Yeah, sorry. I just lost track of time.
None of my business. I ain't your dad.
Yeah. Hey, what's that?
Tommy walks into the kitchen area, walking towards David, who is sitting at the table having breakfast. Tommy is referring to a new feather earring that David is wearing.
Oh, this? An heirloom. I got it from our family. Our birth family.
What? You've made contact with them?
I did, yeah. Visited them this past weekend.
I take it went well then. Why didn't you tell me?
Like I said, you got a lot going on. College, girlfriend, being a superhero. I didn't want to force you into anything. After Mom died, well, as you know, I went to a dark place. That's why I was so willing to give up the Ranger life. Honestly, when you told me none of my powers could be fixed, I was relieved. I needed to find out who I was. So I reached out and found the tribe we were adopted from by the Olivers. They're in Phoenix, only a few hours away.
So what? You're ready to go all native now? Mom and Dad raised us. Those people gave us up.
Because they wanted better lives for us. Look, Tommy, I will always be an Oliver, and finding out where we came from isn't to disrespect Marie or Tony.
Oh?
Tommy stands up with a start and glares.
Then why did you just call them Marie and Tony? They're Mom and Dad, and they always will be.
Tommy turns and storms out.
Tommy!
Later that morning at Ernie's, Tommy shares his story with Kim.
So I just walked out. Can I stay at your place again tonight? Please?
Sure, I don't think Trini will have a problem.
She looks up as Trini and Aisha come to their table.
Hey, Kim. Listen, Tommy, can we talk to you?
Sure.
Alone.
What?
Sorry, Kim. Nothing personal.
Okay, but this better be about my birthday present.
I'll explain later.
Good. By the way, is it alright if Tommy stays over again tonight?
Sure.
Okay then. I guess I'll see you guys later.
Kimberly kisses Tommy and forces herself to smile at the two Yellow Rangers before leaving the table for the bar. Aisha and Trini each take a seat across from Tommy.
You know her birthday isn't until February, right?
Yeah, but she likes to think we planned that far ahead. But that's not why we're here.
So why are you?
It's Jason and Rocky. Something's going on, and we need you to talk to them.
Me?
Yeah, they trust you. They'll confide in you, but not at the same time.
Why?
Because they aren't both up to the same thing, we think.
We hope.
Jesus, they aren't on steroids or something, are they? Are they?
That's what you need to find out.
I'm just their friend, though. You're their girlfriends.
Exactly, which is why they won't tell us.
Yeah, do you tell Kim everything?
Yes?
Really?
Yes.
Like when you got a power coin from Rita and became an evil ranger?
Or you were slowly losing your soul to your new power coin and a talking sword?
Hey, those were different.
The girls both raise their eyebrows at him.
It was. Look, whatever it is, I'm sure they're not under a spell by Bandora or anything.
We never said they were. But you need to find out what it is, because we are this close to leaving their asses.
Hey, speak for yourself.
You're not? You said that Jason never wants to hang out Friday nights anymore. And when you see him on Saturday morning, he's covered with bruises all over his body. And he won't tell you how he got them other than karate practice. That's the same excuse Rocky gives.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Tommy, you guys have done that stuff as long as we've known you. And I don't see no bruises on your face. Nor was there any on Jason before a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, I'll talk to them. But does it have to be separately, though? Can we not just have like a group session with Zach, Billy, and...
No!
Don't tell them. Or out him.
Oh, man.
They won't open up like that to everyone, but just to you, one-on-one, they might.
Fine.
On the crash, Emperor's Wrath turned Moonbase. Rita Bandora stands before a glowing, pulsing object. No other light on in the room, the crystal before her more than providing enough illumination for the chamber.
What?
As the door opens, Bandora places the large crystal back in its metal box and stands back.
Computer, standard lighting.
From the doorway walks her brother, Rito.
Evening, sis. What you up to?
I was studying the Zeo crystal, and I did ask to not be disturbed.
Yeah, well, Dad wants you.
He can wait. He made me Empress, which makes me in charge, not him.
Maybe, but you also know what he's capable of. Don't test him. If that former emperor of ours had been a little bit more, agreeable, we might have sent a rescue ship to that planet by now.
What is it regarding?
You'll see.
Bandora heads across the ship to her father's suite.
Rita, come in.
I'm very busy, Father.
I know. This will only take a moment.
Vilius gestures to an artificial nest in the corner of the room. In it are 12 black eggs.
The eggs of Tengu birds from the planet Tengu. Instead of using the humans we've kidnapped to create more mindless golems, let us cross them with these birds.
That is actually a brilliant idea, Father. They'll still be mindless and obey every order, but have enough might and intelligence to actually be a threat. Thank you, Father. I know exactly where I will send the first batch. These Rangers have had their fun. Time to show them what real war looks like. No more games.
$20.
20? Jeez. Okay, here.
Tommy Oliver walks past the doorman and into a seedy club, joining the rowdy crowd.
I blew Kim off for this.
The crowd are not the type of people Tommy liked to be around. Lots of leather jackets and drunk sleazeballs. He moves forward, bypassing the bar and heading for the center of everyone's attention. An octagon cage, black like those in the UFC. But this isn't the UFC, and Tommy frowns when he notices bloodstains on the canvas.
Why the hell would you be here, man?
As he scans the crowd, Tommy's eyes narrow when he sees a familiar figure standing next to the cage.
Zach!
Tommy moves forward, pushing past the crowd and towards his friend. Zach looks up with a start, and the color drains from his face.
Oh, shit.
Zach, what the hell are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I got a tip that this is where Jason is spending his Friday nights.
Oh, yeah? From who?
Some guys I went to high school with.
Who?
Them.
Tommy points across the crowd at a pair at the other side of the cage.
Oh, man, Bulk and Skull? You went to high school with those losers?
Well, they told me that I'd find you here, and I did. So I'd say they're pretty reliable losers.
When did you talk with them?
6 hours earlier, Tommy is walking back home from Ernie's when...
Hey, Oliver, remember me?
Yeah, remember us?
He is cut off by the two black leather-wearing punks.
Afraid so. I heard you two got into AGU. How the hell did that happen?
We have talents. Maybe not as special as you, freak. But we got 'em.
Yeah, I'm doing an art major, and Bulky's on the football scholarship.
That's great. I'll see you in the fall. Can I please go home now?
Whoa, not so fast. We got a score to settle. See, that clone of yours did a real number on me back in high school. I knew you weren't that tough. Turns out I was right.
Look, that wasn't me.
Yeah, but see, I've been thinking.
Did it hurt?
I've been thinking! And I figure that the aliens must have somehow replicated your memories too. Which means deep down, you always wanted to do that to me. But you never had the balls or the ability until you were some evil Power Ranger clone.
What's your point?
The point is, I suffered a concussion that almost cost me my scholarship, and I had to have 27 stitches in my face! And that's because your clone hated me. Because you hate me.
What?
So, why don't you finish what he started?
He pushes Tommy hard.
Huh?
You've had a year to do this. Why now?
Because Principal Kaplan was on me like a hawk, ready to expel me with any excuse. But now, no school means no rules.
Yeah, no rules.
So come on, Tommy. Let's see how tough you really are. Huh? Come on. Come on, Oliver.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, really? Too good for me, huh? What makes you so special but you got zapped up by aliens? Why'd they want you? You're nothing. Nothing!
Bulk swings a punch. Tommy ducks it, grabbing his fist and pushing it behind his back in a hammerlock. Skull comes in, but Tommy cuts him off with a kick to send him back, and then turns back to Bulk as he pushes him up against the wall.
No, please! Don't hurt me! I was only joking around!
Tommy's anger melts away as he sees tears forming in Bulk's eyes. He's terrified.
Hey! Whoa, I'm not...
You're just like him!
No, I'm...
Tommy stops in mid-sentence as he notices a flyer that Skull drops. Walking over and picking it up, he reads it. Cage fighting, Friday nights at 10 p.m. in the Fielding Bar in downtown Angel Grove.
Hey! Hey!
He runs down Bulk and Skull as they try to run away.
What's this?
Just a bar we go to. Why? You want to sign up?
Yeah, you should enter. You'd rule at it.
Like your friend from up north. He's making a killing. You can tag team.
Tommy frowns.
What friend?
Oh man, those idiots. Look, I know how this looks, but...
But what, Zach?
But he needs this. I don't agree with it either, but Jason has to do this. And it's damn sure better than the alternative.
Which is?
The two turn to look into the cage as the crowd come alive. It isn't long before they see why. Jason Lee Scott stands there in a red boxing robe, phantom punching the air before removing it. His opponent soon enters after him, a tank of a man that looks to be twice Jason's age and made out of stone. Tommy just shakes his head.
So what? You're his manager or something?
Something like that.
Jason now looks over to Zach, but stops and becomes ghostly white when he sees Tommy with him.
Now look what you did. His head's out of it. He's gonna get killed.
Jason indeed seems to be panicking, his mind no longer on his opponent.
Oh, shit.
Hey, kid. I hear you beat up some of the rookies, but you ain't in my league. Why don't you quit now and go get tucked into bed by mommy and daddy?
Jason looks back at him and sneers.
I would, but that isn't an option. So, guess I'll just have to settle for beating your face.
As Jason looks over at the fighter, his vision seems to morph him into that of Lord Zed.
What's the matter, Jason? You scared? Come on, punk. Take your best shot. I'll give you a free one.
Okay.
Jason walks over to him and reels back, driving a punch into the man's face, knocking his head back. Tommy and Zach then watch on with mixed emotions as Jason proceeds to dodge every weak attempt at offense the older man tries and continues to beat him into a bloody pulp until the referee calls it.
Your winner by knockout and still undefeated, Jason Rex!
Jason gets his hand raised, looking over and locking eyes with Tommy as he does so. A few minutes later, in what is laughably called the locker room.
Okay, just say it.
What the hell do you want me to say, Jason?
Jason stands from unlacing his white boots and gets in Tommy's face.
Oh, come on. That you can't believe I'm doing this? That I'm better than this? You're disappointed in me?
I mean, yeah, sure. But honestly, I'm here for Trini. She sent me to find out what's been going on with you. She's worried about you, dude.
And why the hell would I want to talk to you about it? Of all people.
Because we're friends.
Tommy can smell the alcohol on Jason's breath, but he doesn't back down.
Are we? I mean, come on, Tommy, we forced it. At best, we're teammates. We're teammates. And I've played enough team games to know when I've been benched and replaced as captain.
That's what this is all about? Jason, you said you didn't care. That you wanted a break.
Yeah? Well, maybe I don't know what the hell I want. You ever think of that?
Zach now gets between them.
Jace.
Maybe there's something broken in me and I don't know how to fix it.
Tommy tries to hold back tears of his own as he sees them form in Jason's eyes. He can barely even speak.
Why? Why this?
Because I was wrong, Tommy! I thought I wanted out. But really? It was the only thing I had left! The only way I could get all of this out of me, all this anger and this hate! And I can't take it anymore!
And so, what? Now you beat it out of sleazeballs here instead?
Damn right.
Jason.
No, Tommy! No! Maybe I wouldn't still feel like this if Zed was dead. Rocky told me about what happened on that planet. How you stopped Billy from ending him? Why?
Because we're the good guys.
Oh, screw you!
Whoa! Hey, let's get you into the showers. Sorry, Tommy. He's always like this when he's drinking.
Well, I mean, you're already fighting an underground cage fight, so why not break another law while you're at it?
At least I haven't murdered anyone. I don't know how you live with yourself. Maybe it's you who should be in that cage. Maybe you deserve to take some punishment.
Maybe you're right.
But no, you get it all. You get Kim, you get a second chance at life, hell, a third one. And you get to be the superhero, while we get nothing. I get nothing. And you come around here judging me. Go to hell. Maybe, before you start judging us mere mortals, you should go and check out that super team of yours.
What?
Oh, you don't know. You come here to lecture me, But all this time, you don't know what Rocky is doing with his powers every night. Hey, maybe if Zordon finds out, he'll strip them and he'll give them back to me.
Whoa, wait, hold on. What do you mean? What's Rocky doing with his powers?
Look, follow him tomorrow night. You'll see. He usually leaves his house about 11 and comes to Angel Grove. Follow him, and then you'll see how perfect your little team is.
Tommy just looks away, his eyes darting back and forth in thought.
Yeah, wish you brought me my coin back now, leader boy.
Midnight, Kimberly's place.
You should have heard him, Kim. Maybe it was just the alcohol, but I think that's how he really feels. And Rocky, I
thought Sorta and Alpha can track whenever a power coin is used.
The old ones, maybe. But these aren't the coins he studied. They don't have the same power signature, and I think Rocky knows that.
You think we should tell Aisha what Jason said?
Not yet. Not until I know what's going on with him. How could I not see this, Kim? With either of them?
You're only human.
Yeah. Well, turns out they are too. In all the worst ways.
The next night, Tommy waits in his dark car outside Rocky's home in Stone Canyon and watches as Rocky emerges. He walks over to a red motorcycle and drives away. Tommy turns on his car and follows.
Where are you going, Rock?
Tommy follows Rocky to Angel Grove. Rocky ends up in a public parking lot downtown where he parks his motorcycle and walks off into an alley. Tommy parks far enough away to not be seen, getting out of the car as he hears a distant voice.
Tyrannosaurus Ape Ranger power!
And a flash of red from the alley. And from it then walks the Red Ranger.
Son of a...
Rocky walks calmly down the street with purpose, ignoring all the yells and stares along the way until he reaches a large terraced building. He doesn't knock.
Whoa!
He punches the door into pieces and walks straight in.
Evening, fellas. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
The shady people in the front room scatter and aim their guns at him.
Oh, holy shit! That's a Power Ranger!
Shoot him!
They fire. It does nothing, just bounces off the red and white chest.
Really? You haven't heard by now that doesn't work on me?
Rocky walks forward and kicks a table, sending it flying into two of the men, taking them out.
See, I've been busting every one of your places of business, and that led me here. Some very reliable sources said your boss is here tonight. Is that true?
We ain't telling you nothing. So what? You work for the cops now?
The criminal doesn't even realize that the Red Ranger is right behind him. He grabs him and pulls him up by his collar. The man drops the gun in shock.
No cops. Just me, you, and the truth. And if you don't tell me the truth, I'll know.
Rocky taps his helmet.
Cause this baby monitors your vitals. Lets me know when you scumbags lie. So I'd start talking if I was you.
Or what?
Or you're gonna have a real long night.
Red Ranger!
Huh?
Rocky turns back toward the doorway where the White Ranger stands, morphed.
Let him go! Now!
Ah, hell. 2 of them?
Rocky throws the man on the floor with force.
Ah!
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I have sources of my own, and they told me if I did, I'd see something. But I didn't expect this.
They're criminals. Drug dealers. Murderers. The lowest of the low.
So call the police.
The police aren't enough, man. With no attacks by Zed's people, we have a duty to use these powers to make the streets a safer place.
So you're Batman now?
Batman doesn't have any powers. I'd say I'm more like the Flash.
As he says this, Rocky zips across the room and pins the standing criminal up against the wall.
Ah! Where do you think you're going?
Enough!
Tommy now super speeds himself, just as Rocky goes to strike the man and catches the fist. He uses his own power to throw Rocky off the target again.
What the hell are you doing?
Ending this. Now.
Everyone looks up outside as 2 cars now pull off and speed away.
Boss, he got away!
Go! Let's split!
Rocky shoots a look back to the White Ranger.
You see what you did? Stay out of this!
He goes to super speed after the car, but Tommy zips in front of him and cuts him off. his body blocking Rocky's and sending him falling back. Around Tommy, the criminals take their chance and run out the door.
They're getting away!
Good. Now stand down, Rock.
Or what? You gonna fight me, Tommy?
Only if I have to. This is... What the hell is this, Rocky? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't call Zordon and tell him all about this right now.
I'm trying to do good, Tommy. Use my powers to make Angel Grove a better place.
If anyone saw this, if any footage gets out, every bit of goodwill we fought for the last year will be for nothing. They let us go and kept our identities a secret because we agreed to help them fight the alien invaders. Not this. This is being exactly what they called us when we were arrested. Vigilantes.
Tommy.
Do you want to be arrested again? Do you want your family in danger again? Because that is exactly what you're doing right now. Why, Rocky? Why?
You remember our orientation counselor? The one who died a few weeks back?
Jake.
Yeah. He died brutally. You remember what you said?
Yeah. That this death was beneath us.
Yeah. Well, unlike you, I knew I had to do the right thing and stop what happened to Jake from happening to anyone else. So I found the name of the gang, and that led me to the one who finances them, and further up and up the chain until I ended up here.
I don't know what to say, Rocky. I really don't. And honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that the power coin is bonded to you, I'd be taking it off of you right now. I still might if we ever meet in Enjory again.
And you think Jason is any better of a choice? Have you spoken to him lately? Seen what he's doing with his issues?
Yeah, I have. And I am so disappointed in the both of you. And so are your girls.
Wait, what?
Aisha and Trini came to me, Rock. They were the ones that led me to finding all of this out about the both of you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I'll tell you exactly what I told Jason. You tell her, or I will.
Tommy.
No, Rocky. That's it. I'm done.
And with that, Tommy walks away, leaving Rocky alone. The next day.
Hey, Dad, What?
Kimberly rushes from the common room and brings up her wrist communicator.
Zordon, teleport me to my dad's place now.
Kimberly, what is...
Now! He's being attacked! Pterodactyl Crane Ranger power!
Kimberly doesn't wait for the others, teleporting away as soon as she is out of sight. Meanwhile, Adam is sitting in Ernie's in his chair across from Billy.
Thanks for coming to visit, Billy.
Why not? I woke up thinking, it's a nice day out. Why not do a 4-hour drive to Angel Grove? How have you been?
It's just the little things. It's like trying to function in the world again.
Still avoiding your parents?
Don't know what to tell them, to be honest.
You know, I got into an argument with my dad a few weeks ago. I really thought he was going to be angry with me forever. But he called me that night and said, even though I might not be happy with all the choices you make, you're still my son, and I love you. I'm sure your parents are the same way. They might be angry or sad at first, but they'll accept it because they love you.
You don't know my parents. And what would I say anyway? That I got injured fighting Rita?
Yeah. I mean, it's really not that hard to believe with how often she attacks.
My parents won't be understanding anyway. Oh, it'll get personal and weird and, well, not fun.
It'll be a start at least. And if a situation gets too much to handle, I'm just a phone call away.
I really appreciate that, Billy. But enough about me. What's been going on with you?
I just joined a singing group.
A singing group?
Yeah, a barbershop quartet. It's really helped me with my confidence. You should come along when you visit Sacramento. Might take your mind off things.
But, wouldn't another person make it not a quartet anymore?
I mean, we have a chorus, too. And we alternate.
Oh man, great timing.
Zordon, we read you.
Rangers, Kimberly's father is under attack by some kind of bird creatures. And he isn't the only one. Trini has just called to say she is under assault at the Angel Grove Mall.
They're coming after us. And our families.
Correct. We must stop them now before before they succeed and move on to their next targets. Tommy, Aisha and Rocky have teleported to Trini. You two must join Kimberly in saving her father.
Okay.
The two look around to make sure no one overheard the conversation before Billy pushes Adam so they are both out of sight.
Okay, ready?
To walk again? You bet.
Right! It's morphin' time!
Mastodon Frog, Ranger Power!
Triceratops, Wolf Ranger Power!
Meanwhile, Jason and Zach are training in a local rundown gym. Jason choosing to train here instead of at Ernie's for obvious reasons. Jason punches a discolored bag that Zach is holding.
Jace, come on, man. You should just say sorry.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather just train here and avoid him for now. You know, just avoid all of them.
And how long can you keep that up? We're all going to the same school. And Trini?
Don't. I'll deal with that too.
When, Jace?
Zach, soon. I promise. You still have that thing?
Yeah, just in case. Zordon?
Zach, Jason, Trini is under attack at Angel Grove Mall.
What?
We are also picking up creatures approaching your location.
The doors burst open, and from them come 3 humanoid birds, covered in black feathers and adorned with almost purple chest plates.
Yeah, we see them. Oh man, alien bird warriors? Not from this planet, that's for sure.
Zordon, get us out of here!
No, we can't, man. If we leave now, these things will hurt everyone else here.
He is correct, Jason. We have Rangers aiding Trini as we speak.
Yeah, good old Power Rangers.
Hey, what are you kids doing? Run!
Yeah, sorry, man. Not my style.
Jace!
Jason runs forward, leaping up and sending a flying kick into Tenga. It falls back a little bit, but the trio of creatures are on him in a flash, ripping and tearing at his flesh with their claws.
Hey, get back!
Zach comes in and swings a weightless barbell into one of the Tenga warriors' faces. It goes down. Zach takes the chance to swing the metal pole again, driving the other Tenga back and pulling Jason free. But one of the birds takes their chance, leaning down and biting into Jason's leg with its beak. Blood pours from the wound as Zach pulls, and a tear is left in Jason's leg. Zach gets him free, but Jason is covered in rips and tears, pooling blood.
Zordon, everyone else left. No one's around. Teleporter's there. Jason needs medical attention, now.
Across town, at the mall. The White Ranger drives a kick into a Tenga, sending it flying over the second floor railing and down to the ground floor far below. But it flaps its wings and comes back up, right into a blade blast shot from Aisha. The Tenga falls from the sky with a hole in its chest plate. The Yellow Ranger turns and runs up to Rocky with Trini.
You okay, girl?
Trini nods, but her arm has a large gash where a Tenga managed to rip into her.
Yeah, what's happening?
Bandora, or whoever is in charge, decided not to play fair anymore.
Yeah. We're lucky Kim's dad is the only civilian attacked so far. They must have been planning to go after our families after they were done with the former Rangers.
And maybe more are coming.
Maybe.
Tommy looks away from Rocky, not meeting his gaze, something that is evident even with their visors.
I already called Dave. He's with family over in Window Rock. No way Bandora would know how to find him.
You hope. Why is he?
Later. Here they come.
The Red, Yellow, and White Rangers stand and charge to engage the Tengas again, trading hard strikes, kicks, and counters. And in downtown Angel Grove.
Hiya! Sir, are you okay?
Yeah. Why me? Why are they after me?
He stops. For a moment, his gaze seems to show a flicker of recognition at the Pink Ranger.
Sir?
Yeah, I just for a moment, I thought I knew you.
Let's get you safe. Is there anywhere you can go?
My old house. My ex-wife might let me,
Go. Get in your car and drive until you get there, then call the police and report all this. Make sure you don't get into any trouble.
Yeah, okay.
He looks at her one last time.
Go!
Kimberly now rejoins the Black and Blue Rangers in fighting their 3 Tenga birds, Adam slashing at one with his katana axe.
You okay?
You live. How are you holding up?
Legs are great. Wish would stay this way.
Yeah. Whoa!
Kimberly ducks as one of the Tengas swings for her. She then strikes it in the face to send it back.
Their claws can't penetrate our armor. Why would Rita send them?
I don't think they were meant for us.
Back on the moon, Bandora watches this playing out on the ship's main view screen.
What is going... Rita! Father said to wait until all the hybrids were ready.
I know, but I couldn't wait.
And look how well that turned out.
I thought these Tenga human hybrids could kill some regular old humans. Guess I was wrong. I also didn't count on them still having a way to contact Zordon.
Rita stands from Zed's throne and marches towards the exit.
Come.
Where are we going?
I think it's time we join this fight.
Oh boy, Father's gonna be really mad.
In a flash of red light, Rito appears before the second team of Rangers.
Whoa!
It's that skull guy Trini and the other spot.
Dumb birds, all you had to do was kill a few normal humans, and you couldn't even do that right. Guess I gotta do everything around here. But we'll be sure to pay all of your lovely families a visit after we finish you.
Rito brings up his skull repeater and fires.
Look out!
The pink, black, and blue Rangers roll and dive for cover from the shots, but Billy takes multiple hits to the chest. His armor sparks as he falls.
Billy!
Adam runs in on Rito, leaping up and bringing down a flying kick to his chest. He stumbles back from the impact.
Ooh, why, you little...
He drops the blaster and brings out his bone sword, swinging it for Adam. Behind this, Kimberly and Billy take down the Tengas. A few slashes of Billy's lance and shots from Kim's bow put them down for good. They then run in on Rito. By now, everyone in the apartment city block is watching this from behind newly erected police lines or from out of their apartment windows. News crews are also arriving.
Looks like we join a crowd.
At least no one's shooting at us.
True.
A similar scene is now outside the mall as the first team of Rangers finish their Tengas. Rocky slashes one almost in half with his new katana power sword. Tommy shoots him a look that Rocky notices, even behind the helmet.
What?
Tommy shakes his head and activates his suit's comlink.
Guys, we finished our flock. What about you?
We got them, Tommy. But that skull guy's here.
The name's Rito. Rito Bandora. Honestly, kids today. No respect.
Hold on, we're coming.
No, you're not.
The yellow, red, and white Rangers go flying as Bandora fires her staff, floating above them.
It's Bandora!
Come back for more, Rita?
This time to finish it, actually. No more games. No more rules. No more Power Rangers.
Tommy rises gingerly, holding his smoking chest.
She's still powered up from our old powers.
Not as much as before, but still enough to do this.
Bandora charges her staff and begins chanting.
Dornap Nazrak, Danokos Dora, spirits of the ancient, give me your power.
She's going to take our powers again. But she needed Zed's power to do that last time.
Now she doesn't need it. She has ours.
Bandora laughs, driving her staff down into the earth as she lands. The crack, the boom, the shockwave that engulfs the Rangers as before. But nothing happens.
What?
Sorry, Bandora. We had an upgrade. Courtesy of Ninjori.
Protection magic, huh? I guess I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way then.
Actually, it's our turn.
Bandora turns too late as Rocky comes from the side and kicks her staff from her hands.
No!
He then kicks her hard in the chest and then head, knocking Rita down. Aisha runs over to secure the staff as Bandora tries to summon it to her. Tommy coming over to help Rocky in keeping Bandora down.
And now,
Rocky summons his sword again, raising it up.
we finish this, once and for all.
Rocky, no!
Rocky brings down the sword, but Tommy reaches up and grabs Rocky's hand to stop him.
Let go! I can finish this! All the pain she's caused, all the death, what she did to you, she deserves this!
Maybe, but not like this. This isn't who we are.
I heard that crap when you stopped Billy from killing Zed. Remind me again, who it was who gutted that yellow Shadow Ranger.
And you stopped me before I did it again. You all did. Because you knew it was wrong.
That was with David. This is Rita.
No, Rocky. Knock it off. Remember Kat. You don't want this on your conscience.
Stay out of this.
Like hell. I don't know who you are these days, but you sure as hell ain't my boyfriend.
I'm the Red Ranger now. The Red Ranger. The only one. It's my job to lead, to do what others can't.
What? Is that what this is? All of it? You're trying to live up to your costume? If that's the case, then ask yourself, would Jason do this?
No. He'd rather beat up thugs in a dive bar. Because he doesn't have the power to do this anymore. The power that is mine now.
And this is what you're doing with it.
Bandora groans.
If you're going to kill me, do it already. Put me out of my misery. Watching this is torture.
You shut it.
Tommy replies and kicks Rita in the face to keep her down.
Back down, Tommy.
If you want her, you'll have to go through me first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You couldn't do it in that drug den, and I'm betting you can't do it now.
That's because I didn't try.
Oh yeah? Try now.
Wait, drug den? That's where you've been, Rocky?
But while they are distracted by their conversation, Bandora brings up her ring and mutters a spell, vanishing before them all. Her staff follows.
Damn it! See? That's the second evil bastard you cost me.
You're out of control, Rocky! Stand down! Now!
Can we just not do this here? People are watching, and you two keep yelling our real names.
Tommy nods and activates his helmet comm.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a visitor. How's it going over there?
We beat his ass enough that he ran away back to their ship. You?
Same. Let's meet at the command center. All of us. Jason, Zach, and Trini, too. We all have a lot to talk about.
You've been doing what?
See? Told you I'm not the one who needs help.
We'll get to you in a minute, Jason.
Trini glares at him. Jason lowers his head.
Rocky, I cannot believe what I am hearing. You knowingly and willingly have been misusing your power to attack fellow humans.
Bad humans, evil ones, the ones who the world would be a better place without.
That is not for you, for us to decide.
Well, maybe it should be.
I can't hear any more of this. Kim, Trini, call me when it's over.
Aisha turns and walks out of the chamber.
Rocky, what are you doing right now? Seriously.
I'm doing this for Jake. And for you. Don't you want Rita to pay?
Not like this. I want her captured and put in prison. If we kill her, we're no better than she is. No, you're doing this for yourself. Because you feel like you're not big enough to step into Jason's shoes. And because you feel second-rate compared to him and Tommy. And so you go out every night trying to prove yourself worthy by attacking scum. Yeah, they're bad, but they're for the police, Rocky. We're Power Rangers. We're above that.
And what has that got us, huh? How much have we truly accomplished? We keep reacting, putting out the fires, but letting the fire starters live. We could teleport up to the moon right now and end this. Get our lives back. But we don't. Why? Because we're the good guys? What has that got us? How many people have died so we can be the good guys, huh?
I hate to say it, but he's right.
Zach, don't.
Don't what, Tommy? Talk? What, because I'm not a ranger now, I don't get a say?
I never said that.
You didn't have to.
Jason, you can't agree with this.
No, I don't. Not the attacking humans part, but the other part, the going on the offensive, I'm for sure behind that.
A year ago, you were saying exactly what Tommy is, Jason. You were the one giving the speeches and telling us all that he is right now. What changed?
Go take a look at the 100-foot-tall monument of names at the big crater in Illinois and ask me again, Billy.
Yeah, but you still didn't act on it even after what happened.
Yeah, well, maybe I've grown up since then. Maybe being a mere human opened up my eyes. Maybe getting attacked by killer birds today after I walked away made me realize that this will never be over until Rita and Zed are. We will never be free and happy until they are gone.
Jason, think about this rationally. We can't kill Rita even if we wanted to. Alex told us that Rita needs to stay alive in order for his future to happen.
To hell with this guy, man. I'm not sacrificing millions just so he gets to have his future utopia. We need to do something about Rita. Now.
Right.
Rocky, the rules were made clear to all Rangers when you received your powers. And you have broken those rules. Please hand over your power coin and morpher.
You didn't give me these powers, Zordon. Kaku did. And then Ninjori after that. You don't get to tell me what to do with them.
Oh my god, Rocky, do you hear yourself? You sound exactly like Tommy when he was controlled by Saba.
Yeah? Maybe that guy had a few good points. This is a war. We better start acting like it. Who's with me?
Yeah, I am. I don't know how much help I can be without my powers, but hey, I'm with you.
Me too.
Zach! Jason, if you walk out of here with him, then we are done. You hear?
Trini, come on. Join us. You know we're right.
I know that the Jason I loved would not say the things you are right now.
Jason, Rocky, guys, please don't do this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Please tell Aisha I'm sorry too. I wish she understood.
Rocky.
You'll see, Adam. I'll make them pay for what they did to you.
You're one Ranger.
Rocky looks at Zach and Jason.
No. We're 3.
And with that, the trio turn and leave the command center. Perhaps for the final time.
I told you to wait until all of the hybrids were ready. You attacked with no plan, and look what it got you. Again!
I know. Even with my power up, it's not enough to defeat them all.
What are you saying, sis?
I'm saying that to beat them, we need the power of Zed and myself combined. Contact Dragon's ship, have him set a course for the planet Lord Zed went to, and have him bring us the Emperor back.
Rita, this is not wise. You are in command.
Of nothing. I'm in command of nothing. We need him.
And then what?
And then we attack together, leading every soul aboard the ship in one final assault. The days of piecemeal attacks are over.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Oh, second thought. Tell Dragon that Rito and I will be joining him.
Rita!
No, Father. No more training. It's now or never. We go to the planet, free Zed, and then we capture ourselves a god.
Later that night, Tommy Oliver returns home.
That you, Tommy?
Hey. Yeah, it's me.
You hungry? I, ordered pizza earlier.
Sure.
You okay?
I don't know. I think we just lost Rocky, and Jason, and Zach for good. His teammates and friends.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Hey, Dave. You think I could come with you next time you go to the reservation? I want to meet them. Our birth family.
Of course. What made you change your mind?
Well, if I've learned anything these past few days, it's that we need to appreciate what we have while we have it. Because someday it might not be here anymore. They might not be here anymore.
I hear you. What about the Rangers? What are you gonna do now?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.